hope you guys are all having a fantastic day today. Welcome to the live stream. In today's video, today's live, we are going to be talking about pretty much how to swing trade, how to make money consistently from it. So I hope you guys all enjoy it. If you guys have any questions, by all means, ask down below. And guys, the great thing about the lives is you guys can ask questions, concerns, and if you guys want to learn more about swing trading and trading in the markets, we are now doing an exclusive code for Memorial Day. It ends Friday at midnight. So it's code Memorial for 50% off. Only valid for one more day. So check it out right now. It's in the chat. It's in the description. So I hope you guys all enjoy this. I'm super excited to show you guys some stocks that we're holding, some stocks with some opportunity, and just kind of breaking down some of my more recent swing trades. So let's jump into this here. So looking at the chart, or looking at this chart here, I do want to show you on ticker symbol AEO. This is why you never hold a position. You never hold a position during an earnings report, no matter what, whether the company's on an upward trend, whether their last 50 earnings were good. You never hold a stock during an earnings. And this is why. So with ticker symbol AEO has a beautiful upward trend. It uses all the indicators we use, the 90 moving average line as support. It was undervalued on the RSI. So what we did is we took a trade near and around this, 2282 area, hopped in here, setting our stop just below it, about a 2-to-1 risk and reward. Now you guys can see everything was going good. We had this nice upward trend. Everything was really well. Now as of yesterday, we sold it before the earnings, and this is why, because the earnings came out and absolutely got crushed. So we have a new guy, not new person. He's always watched our lives. I appreciate him. Carter, you've been uploading a lot of videos lately. I have. For those of you that don't know, I have a lot of channels on YouTube. This is my main one with Carter Farr. I have a news one, I have a swing trading one, and I'm slowly trying to grow them. So I put all of the videos on my main one, and then I put the other ones in the other channels. But yes, I appreciate you. Love from Bangladesh, and I appreciate you. Thanks for hanging out with me today. But this is a prime example, guys, of why you never hold a stock during an earnings report. So you guys can see, absolutely got annihilated yesterday, all after hours, and everything beforehand was this nice upward trend. So you never hold a position. Never hold a position during an earnings, and that is why. All right, let's move on to another stock here that we sold out of, and that is CAL. Now CAL here looked really promising. Very similar thing here. Use that 90-day moving average line as support here. Nice upward trend. Now you may be saying, Carter, why did you sell? Right. So we hopped in near and around this like 36.30 area, right in this area. Following day, great buying pressure. The following day beforehand, great buying pressure. It hit about $38. Sold off a little bit. And what I do is I always do a trailing stop loss. So the stop loss, after each day, it's the previous day's closing price. So after this day, our new stop is going to be about 37. So you guys can see it was about a 3% trade, 3-4% trade. And obviously it planned out good. That's why having a good stop loss, having a good trailing stop is super important here. CAL. All right, so now let's talk about some of the stocks that we are holding. So we're holding about 4 positions as of right now. We're holding Charles Schwab here. This thing got absolutely annihilated here. And in my opinion, I think it's still pretty undervalued. The RSI is at about a 24. In the last time it was trading for that price was all the way back. Let's go ahead and draw it out. So was all the way back in here where we had this good move right there. Beforehand right there, some good moves in here and here. So it represents a good opportunity to hop in at a very affordable price. On top of that, guys, it's already up 1.6% today. So I do think this could be a decent opportunity to buy this position at a pretty decent price here. Now, the great thing about, the strategy that I use is it's super simple. I used 3 indicators. I used the 90, the 200, and then the RSI line. So The 90-day moving average line acts as support and resistance. The 200 acts as support and resistance. And you guys can see right there where it hits it, we did get that nice little move going forward. Now, all these stocks here, if you guys are members of the course, I did call them out in the team here, so you guys can see right there. So check that out if you guys are new. Code Memorial, 50% off. But next one here is OMF here. OMF, great trade. You know, the biggest thing is hopping in as close as you can to these 90-day moving average lines. And if you look at like the hourly chart, as we zoom out here, you guys can see it's slowly breaking out above those moving average lines, which is good. Then we got ticker symbol X or EXEL here. Great trade, breaking out of moving average lines as well. Had heavy support here. You guys can see at that 2019 area, hits it. We just get that good buying pressure, establishing very good price support. So good trade here. X or EXEL here. Then we got ABBV here. This one here is a stock that, in my opinion, is a little undervalued. We had a very similar thing here with EXEL. You guys can see the heavy support at the 54 area. So you guys can see hit buying pressure. So if we're gonna buy this thing, we're gonna try to get it as close as we can to those current prices. And then if we actually look at the daily chart, you guys can see it's very undervalued on that RSI. So we could get a push back up to like 58 is my plan. 58 to 63 would be a great situation. And if we actually draw these out, you guys can see that we could realistically see a move up to like the 63 area. So pretty interesting. And those are all the positions as of right now of stocks that I am holding for some trades here. And we're up handsomely on all of them, which is great. So, well, not handsomely, but a decent amount, I should say. But all right, now let's talk about some stocks with some opportunity here. This one here, RGLS, was a stock that we actually called out, I think, what was it, last week, right on the 90-day or 200-day moving average line. This thing has just been going up, has seen some great moves here. Same with the these next couple here, like ADCT here, hitting that 200-day moving average line. We could see a move going up to like the $3.90 area. For me, any stock under $5 is going to be a little volatile. So, you just got to understand that it could go up and down at just a little more of a rapid rate here. Then we got PayPal. PayPal is one of those stocks here where it broke down through their really hard trend. You guys can see they used to have that nice trend line, broke down below it, super undervalued on the RSI. In my opinion, it does represent a good opportunity to buy, but it's a pretty volatile stock right now. But yeah. All right, then we got PNC. We called this out last week as well, right on the 90-day moving average line. Great trade, but we're constantly getting in and out of positions. We just didn't have pretty much the opportunity to buy it at that 151 area. We got UNP. This one has sold off down below the 200 moving average line. Super undervalued on the RSI. We could get a move going forward here. We have ACM here. Very similar situation. Sold off down below the 200. Undervalued on that RSI. Could see a move going forward as well. Then we have, one of the stocks here that we do have is CX here. This one here does have very hard price support as well as moving average lines. So if we actually draw this out, you guys can see it a little clearer here. So you guys can see it hits that price several times, getting good buying pressure. As of right now, it is kind of starting to do a little reversal. So we'll see what happens with this one. It does look like a new trend line is being formed. So there could be a move, going up to like the $7.86 area. And if you guys have any stocks you guys want me to look at, let me know in the chat room. I do have it up on my other monitor. We have ITW here. ITW is starting to get that breakdown here. One of those stocks undervalued on the RSI, did get a move going up today. For me, it's just a little too volatile in my opinion, but yeah, definitely one to be on watch here. This was a stock here that actually was right about to trade, and this is COF. COF here is Capital One Financial. Nice upward trend, sold off down to support. There's heavy price support as well as a moving average line. So we could see a nice move going forward. It's still only a 29 on the RSI. So realistically, with this type of stock here, we could continue to hop in here, set our stops below the lowest price on this wick here, which is near and around, I would say, the 133.27 area, just in that range here. Then I would set my target up here at resistance. So risking about $1 to make $2.65. And then we have CL here, which is one of the stocks that does have, looks like, let me draw it out here. Does look like it has some good, trend lines here. So it could be approaching this trend here very, very soon. But you guys can see it hits it, several times, getting good buying pressure there. And that's CL for those of you that are wondering. This one here, if we actually, let's go ahead and draw this out. So something like, it's hard to say, but something like, realistically, it's probably something like that. But there could be a move on that nice 90-day moving average line, very similar to like what happened right in here, like that, where we had that good move going forward. Next one here is ticker symbol ROIV here. ROIV here has nice upward trend, heavy support on that 200-day moving average line. So drawing out these trends here, you guys can see heavy support, but then we also have heavy support, or heavy resistance up there. So could see a move going forward here. Does look like it released something here today. I'm not sure if it's some sort of earnings report or something here. Then we have CSGP here. CSGP just sold off a bunch. It's literally trading for an 11 on the RSI, so we could get a nice turnaround here soon. Definitely wanted to throw it on watch. But yeah, guys, these are all the positions that we are holding, the stocks that have some opportunity, and all of those. So I hope you guys all enjoyed it. If you guys have any questions, by all means, ask right now. But, the thing about the market here today, actually, I do want to, let's pull up the S&P 500, because I do think that is important just to see how the market has been. I know we've seen a little bit of some volatility here. You guys can see it has that nice upward trend, hit these moving average lines. So we could see a little downturn going back down to like the 5,000 area, which would be normal, healthy thing for the markets to do. I think it's to you need to understand one thing. Sorry, I'm like jumping around. You need to understand one thing is the stocks, they go up and they also go down. A lot of people look at companies, like Nvidia, where the stock is up, what is it, up 800% in a year or something insane. You look at that and you think, okay, this stock's gonna hit $2,000. Realistically, guys, it's very, very hard to do, and I do think it's doable, but I do think some sort of sell off or pullback, or not even a crash but a correction, is normal and healthy for the markets to do. So you got to understand that. And if you're looking to trade during those times, of recessions or sell-offs, there's a couple approaches you could take. The first approach here that I would recommend doing is just seeking out high quality sectors. And what I mean by that is, during like 85% of stock market recessions or crashes, we'll always have a sector that performs better than others, and then those are the stocks that you trade more often. So maybe energy performs better. Maybe, in 2020 where technology was doing well, you make those trades, you make those educated decisions from there, and you just implement it and kind of twist up and change your strategy a little bit. But this is a very, very easy guide and easy examples of stocks you guys can trade using basic strategies like moving average lines, RSI lines, and looking at the volume and other time frames to determine if you should pretty much buy these stocks. So I hope you guys all enjoyed this. If you guys have any questions, by all means, ask down below, but we'll end it here. I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your day. And looks like my wife is watching. And if you guys, one thing is go check out our vlog channel, the Far Fam. So we'll see you guys later. Like, subscribe, and I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your day and take care.